It's all smooth on this side.
The steam shovel was invented by William Otis, who received a patent for his design in 1839. He had created a prototype in
Interesting little
1836,
find, or I should
and the
say,
first steam-powered
huge
excavator
find.
was put to work in 1835 on the Boston and Providence Railroad.
This looks like perfectly placed cement over granite.
The Blackstone Canal was built between 1825 and 1828, officially opening on the 7th of October, 1828. It was constructed with shovels and pickaxes by Irish immigrant laborers to connect Worcester, Massachusetts to Providence, Rhode Island. Construction period. Construction began in 1825 and concluded in 1828. Opening date. The canal officially opened on the 7th of October, 1828. Purpose. It was built to provide a cheaper and more efficient way to transport goods, connecting the inland mills of Worcester to the port in Providence. Laborers. The canal was dug by thousands of Irish immigrants who had worked on the Erie Canal.
Okay, so I came out of there, I went across the street, and the entrance to the Blackstone Park in Lincoln is right here. It goes down that way. There's a brick factory right here. And I snuck down through the fence area and I came across this, looks like an old lock system. Destroyed. And look, you got bricks in the mix here, guys. Looks all just like a destroyed pebblecrete, rocks sticking out. Bricks in the mix. Is this the way things were constructed in the past, guys? Let's see if I can't get up there and get a better look. Bear with me, guys. Well, here's part of the sluice gates right here. This is huge steel right here, just lying on the ground. Oh, it's all over the place here, guys. Massive. More over here. It's about 8 feet tall right there. It's just all piled up through here. It's part of this system over here. Here's a closer look at this lock. Looks like a dual lock. It just goes for about 150 feet that way. All destroyed, guys. All fucking destroyed. Goes into the hill that way, and it bangs a left right here. I'm standing up on the wall. Turns into all wood over there. It's probably about 2.5 feet wide. Huh. This steel just sitting here. You rev it. Alright guys, bear with me as I walk out of here. Alright guys, I was about a 1/4 mile down this canalway, which is all dried out now. There's mill factories, which are abandoned on either side. And just wanted to show you one behind me here. And the canal ran right through here, right underneath this building. Looks like brick right there, guys. I'll eventually get over there and see what's there. I just wanted to show along the side here. Look at the size of this wall. At first it looks like one, solid piece of nature, but it's built out of gigantic stones. It's all fallen over, like 8 feet by about 3 feet. That one on the bottom there is like 10 feet, wide. Let's climb up there and see what else is here. I think my only way is up this way. A lot of prickers around here, guys. Yeah, bear with me. Top side is all cement. Look at this. All right, bear with me as I work my way to the other side of this building right here. So I was just in there. Apparently the gates are open to this area, so let's have a look-see. It's funny how they turn this whole area into a park, but none of this stuff is visible. All right, let me work my way to the end of the building and then I'll chime in. As usual, I go another 50 to 100 feet. Anyways, this huge pile of bricks here. Red and yellow. And trying to make out what the yellow bricks are printed. I believe they say Woodland or Wood Lane. Wood Lane. I'll have to figure that out after. Yeah. Were those cooked out? Were they all red at one point? All right, I've made it to the corner of the building. Looks like it's got a big lean on it. Granite, buried archways, piles of bricks. Obviously falling off from right there. Have to be careful around here. Pipes sticking out. Looks like this was drainage. Heavy duty drainage. And here's the other side of that building I was just showing you. Standing on a substantial wall right here. Let's go down there and take a look. Look at this wall right here. Looks like this piece right here is fallen. Looks like bricks to me. Always bricks in the mix, right guys? All right. The wall I was just... Sorry guys. The wall I was just standing on. this is weird. Looks like there's a middle inside there. Looks like there's like an atrium style area in the building. Maybe the water was visible inside. These are really small bricks, guys. Like 1.5 inches by about 7 inches wide. And look over here. It's like a steel trap door. Fire hydrant. Looks like a Chapman valve. And then the wall just continues. I mean, very substantial wall and canal system here. Some kind of steel sticking out right there. I tried to get over there, but there's a lot of water between me and over there. I'm wearing sneakers. Yeah, look at this. You start to see the wall on this side now. Just all destroyed, guys. Just keeps going. I'll try to wander down here a little bit further and see if I can find anything else. Okay, bear with me. All right, worked my way down a little bit further. This looks like all pebblecrete, just a destroyed wall. Giant pieces of granite, like there could have been another building here, right? Every now and then you come across these 1 inch thick, foot wide steel pipes coming out. Bricks everywhere. Per usual, right? Looky right here. Pile of bricks, right? Just right here. Look. All bricks. Bricks right here, check this out. Yeah, there must have been a building here. And it juts off that way, just keeps on going. And right up ahead there, you can see a little park bridge. It's probably nothing to see right off of that little bridge. Yeah, pretty interesting. Old canal way. Going underneath the buildings. There's factories all around. All right, bear with me as I climb out of here. All right, I always find these bricks fascinating. So, this one's coming home with me. Hey guys, sorry about the noise. I came down to the next parking lot next to the old canal here, and yeah, it just keeps going. This is just a dormant canal. It went through all the factory buildings before. Check this passageway through. Blackstone River's right through there. We'll go around and have a look at that. All right, standing on one of these bike pathways, looking down the old canal. You see the factory. That's where I was just at. And let's keep looking at this. This guy just won't leave me alone. Anyway, I was showing you here, and you see the massive wall on the other side. You see a spillway over there, and then all these pillars holding up this bridge here. Massive structures, guys. Standing on a giant granite wall right here. And on this side, I'm gonna try to get down. Looks like the remnants of a dam. Those are massive. I'm gonna get down there. Just gotta make sure my blower friend isn't coming back too quick. Bear with me, guys, as I get down there. Alright, I'm down to the lower level here. Guys, I can't explain to you how large these granite stones are. Probably 10 feet by about 3 feet. Let's see how thick they are. About a foot and a half thick. They're just topper stones. Obviously there was steel and other structure here. Yeah, let's see if I can walk across this whole thing. But the massive pillars here, guys. I mean, this is in the middle of Lincoln and Cumberland. This bridge used to have something going across it, right? All built in 1820, huh? As you can see, there's dormant water over here. Trying not to get too close to that side. Gotta be safe when you're out here, guys. It just keeps on going. This is a large dam right here with these pillars holding up this bridge. Like, what was this? And I'm gonna zoom in on the factories down there. Like, what was this whole area, right? It's like 100 feet in between these spans. And this stuff here, guys. Like, it's perfectly carved. Something was here. Obviously, you see, like, right there. And then the holes every now and then, and the steel, right? Something was here. Water control, right? This just keeps going, guys. Massive. Looks like on the next one I'll get a look at that pass-through water. Looks like someone has an encampment over here. Huh. That's got stone walls all around it as well. Just a massive old dam, right? Look at how fast that water is going. I won't be able to see where it's passing through. I'll have to climb out of here and take a look. Steel. Right around that corner is the outlet. Just a massive, massive undertaking, right? All built with shovels, guys. Yeah, okay. All right, bear with me as I'm just gonna keep it running. You can hear the water rushing, so get a good look at that. Oh, wow. 6 archways. Just wow. All dug with shovels, huh? And on this side, holy crap. Look at down there. Some kind of system stepping it down right here. I'm not sure if that was the Blackstone River or that is, or what's going on here. I'll have to look on the maps. Giant steel. Obviously there were sluice gates here, right? Controlling the flow. And I'm gonna walk up that way, see if I can't see anything new. But guys, really? All built with shovels? I don't think so, man. No freaking way. Of course, I just walked those spans underneath, right? What was up here? Is this a train bridge? Just an incredible place, guys. And this is only, guys, this is only like 1.5 miles down from the Ashton Mill. And all that insanity I just showed in the video. Like, there's more to this place than meets the eye. And as you can see, no one's out here looking, certainly not looking in the places that I just showed you. So therefore they'll never know, because they're never taught. See? So apparently half of this dam system is in Cumberland, and the other half's in Lincoln. And this is right on the line of Massachusetts as well. So it's all gyrated, all bullshit, guys. All right, thank you, and catch you on the next one, guys. All right, come down the bike path, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a mile. There's the dormant canal. And behind me here, let's see if I can orientate you. The bridge and the dam system that I just walked across is right over beyond this water right here. The encampment's right over there. And on this side, guys, check out this wall. It's like 8 feet wide. It's all collapsed in there. Just granite blocks. Bear with me as I climb down. Ugh. Yep. Just a massive structure right here. All blown apart. See the wall with all the trees growing out? Right out of the wall. Is that the way we're building walls? With Roxbury pudding stone? Now this is what it turned into. There's some more of it right there. Yeah, up in Franklin Park, they call this Roxbury pudding stone. But we know what it is, guys, right? It's just destroyed old world infrastructure. I'm not gonna go that way. There's people camping there, people living here in this old world destroyed structure that they get pegged as a bike path. Looks like it's turning to slate. It's amazing how the tree looks exactly like the rock. All right. Just keeps going off that way. But you have to walk up 30 feet before you can find the dormant canal. Blackstone Canal. All dug by shovel. This entire thing. Shovels. Not machines, shovels. In the parking lot area. As I'm leaving, I noticed this tree right here and the one next to it. Right alongside the canal. Don't you think that was underwater at one point? I don't know how old it is, but this had to have been underwater. The parking lot was underwater at one time. This whole area they turned into a park. Some kind of water power system. And guys, less than a mile away from where I was just at is the Valley Falls Dam Arch Bridge, and just walled ruins everywhere. I mean, Cumberland is loaded with this old world brick transformation proof. Look at right there, guys. Just the way it was all built, guys. I've shown this place before. I got a Valley Falls video on this, but I just wanted to show you this entire structure and video I did with the Cumberland Town Hall right there is just a mile away from what I was just showing you at the Ashton Mill and further down with that dam system. You see the archway right through there as well. And then even down here, bear with me for a moment. I mean, the walls all through the greenery there, it's just all being hidden. All through here, massive support structures there. And this is stuff that couldn't be seen when the greenery was here. And anyway, you come down this way. Bricks in the mix. And there's a train bridge and the pillars that support it. Mind you, I'm walking on a giant granite wall here. Do not enter. Bear with me, guys. So, see the canal walls. And look at the size of the train bridge construction, right? That side, and then you have these pillars just like that dam going across, and the walls just keep going down, guys. Let's see if I can show you this. So that wall just keeps going down for a very long time. Let's see if I can capture it right here. Yeah, so looking down the river, this goes up and around the corner. All dug by shovels. Donkeys pulling all these blocks into place. Steel was not a problem. The Industrial Revolution was here. It's all bullshit, guys. This entire town of Cumberland and Lincoln are built on top of the ruins. I'd say 90% is buried. And what's left here to see is just given some unbelievable narratives. Truly unbelievable once you get out there and start looking. I found this specimen in the ground right here. It's definitely all melted and what have you, right? And I pulled it out of the ground. What do we have? Just bricks. And then right next to it, right there, you got cement and granite pieces resembling bricks. You find a lot of this stuff just kicking around. And when you pick it up and look at it, you see that it's brick as well. But if you saw it just laying there, you wouldn't think it was bricks. I know I've shown this before, but just can't get enough of stuff like this. Just a bunch of fused rocks together. Immovable. Just a normal looking rock, right? Here's some more of that stuff I found before. Definitely feels like a filter type of material. All melted together. There's some more right here. I'm gonna take one of these with me today. That one right there. We'll explore this one at home. Here's one that's like half fossilized, hard as a rock, and then you see the strings. This half is solid rock. Something hardened that up. Turn this stuff to rock. All right, I found some larger filter type rock, whatever you want to call them. And then some real melty looking stuff. Just mixed in with all the bricks. Trees growing right out of them. Steel. Just a mess. Hey, David Wayne here. I'm at the Seekonk River at Swan Point. I'm away from the cemetery. Cemetery's up that way about, I don't know, 150 yards. I've shown this before, but the entire side of this hill is just all ruins. Just thought this was an interesting little spot here. Trees growing right up out of everything. I found this little cubby hole, and it's a black mangled brick right there. And this goes for like 300 or 400 yards. This entire hill is all made up of feather wedge, all this quarry stuff I find everywhere, and cemetery stuff. So I'm gonna scoot through here. Water's pretty high today. See if I can find a few more things. As you can see, there's parts of the cemetery. Whether it's this one or not remains to be seen. And just the entire hill is made up of all this debris. Bricks everywhere. Looks like S&H everywhere. The feather and wedge. Let's see what else I can find here. Lots of steel rebar here too. And as you can see, it's just growing right through trees. Right into this old tree right here. What kind of bugs are these guys? I'm finding these bugs everywhere. This tree must have 1,000 of them on it. Ooh. Oh, they move fast. All right, leave them alone, Dave. So what do you guys think? Just ongoing cemetery maintenance? Out with the old? Look at this piece right here. It's like a pillar. Also has feather wedge on it, right? All the way up the hill. Swan Point Cemetery, River Ave. This is up top side. I've shown this before. That sits about, I don't know, 20 feet down on an embankment. Let's go take a closer look. Last time I was here, I didn't film the bricks here in the structure. So I thought this would be a better time before all the leaves fall off. As you can see there, bricks, concrete, pebblecrete. Same thing on this side. The rest of it just looks to be slapped together. Of course, they make this got a wooden top, a wooden shitter. The rest of it's all brick and concrete. Just an odd structure, right? Overlooking the Seekonk River. All by itself. Cemetery up there. I wonder if this entire hill and this entire place is buried with stuff. All right, that structure right over there. I'm gonna have a look at that obelisk in a second. You see this giant granite monument. Latest date I see is 1940. Who knows? But look what it's sitting on. Is this what we're placing 4 to 6 ton monuments on top of? On a hill? Let's look at this. Sitting on the same shards. This one looks really damaged. I see 1854. The entire thing is just damaged, worn out. So I almost fell over. 1888, 56 years old. It's about 15 feet high. If it's solid, that thing's got to be about 8 to 10 tons. Just doesn't seem doable. And over here where that little building is, see all these giant, let's see, 1901 is the latest date I see on that. Again, just stuck on shards of rock. Same with this little one over here, but this one goes down a little deeper. Before I leave this little area, see that one there? Don't know if they're solid, guys, but you see what they're sitting on. This big one here with the urn on top. My guess would be, 8 to 10, 12 tons. Just sitting on nothing. All around, you can see it raised in the air. Sitting on a hill. Never losing balance. Either they have superb maintenance here or something else is going on.